Today we're coming back with another Temu haul. I haven't done one of these forever, but we're gonna come back with a home decor timeless type of video. I wanted to do more of a timeless, less junk, less plastic. I'm getting so sick of the plastic, and I wanted to look for timeless pieces that are made out of really good quality. Temu, I don't know if you've noticed lately, but they're starting to come out with these vintage inspired type of designs. They're starting to come out with ceramics, really heavy materials, and I just feel like these are starting to look so good, but I'm wondering if the quality of the items are gonna be just as good because the prices are still super low. So I'm gonna show you guys everything that I got. These are all items that I bought with my own money. This is not a sponsored video, but let's get into the first one. This is gonna be this item right here. I've been seeing this vase everywhere and I've been wanting it because it adds so much texture. It actually reminds me of the Antonio vase from Mickey & Co. I think that one goes for around 200. Whenever I looked at the listing, it went for 200. But whenever this came in, like when I saw the listing, I was like, okay, is this gonna be super small? Is it going to have a smell? Is it going to stink? Is this going to be like the cheapest version possible of it? And when it arrived, it was like super well packed. I opened it up. It had a bit of a scent, like the tiniest bit, but it went away within like an hour. I haven't smelled it since, so I'm not sure what that was. I actually wanted to pick up a second one, but then I saw they had a very similar version of the rattan type of vase. This one had a wave texture at the top. It was more taller, this vase, so this is the exact one that I'm talking about now. This vase caught my eye because I'm like, okay, if I like the other one so much, I think I'm gonna like this one just as much. It looks like another timeless piece, and I'm sure it's gonna come in and just be as good. So I purchased it, and whenever it arrived, it was so good. I think it's even better than the Antonio one. I love this vase. It is so tall. It actually has this wide base, so it has like an anti-tip type of base. This one actually came in with zero smell. The item I ended up getting were pillow covers. I absolutely love these pillow covers right here, and it is an exact dupe for Ellen Vale. I don't know if you know that brand, but they have the exact same ones, and I ended up, like, because of duties and taxes, I ended up paying $100 each cushion with the insert from Ellen Vale. And these ones on Temu, I swear they're the exact same dupe. Everything from the material, the quality, the thickness, they are so good. I picked them up in every single color. All right, to show you really quickly, this is the Ellen Vale one right here. I actually didn't like this color. They do have this color on Temu if you want it, but I wanted a softer taupe color. So I ordered this one from Temu to test out the two. If you look at the seams, everything, it's the exact same. The feeling is the exact same. You turn it over and you compare the zippers. The zipper is the same there. See that? Same zipper. And then the only difference, no, it's true, it's not different. When you flip this inside out, it's the exact same as well. And then they have the two tags, and they are basically, well, they are the same. I cannot tell the difference, even where they stitch it. The exact same pillow covers. So I ended up getting it in white. I have it in green. I have it in brown. Just a second, I'm gonna show you my brown one. I got it in brown. I got every color because I don't know how long Temu is actually gonna have this, but the quality is so good that my my feather inserts don't poke through, and that's why I thought the Ellen Vale was so worth the price, because my kids hate when the feathers peek through. It just hurts us and it's not comfy. But the Ellen Vale was actually protecting us from, you can see it's actually the brand. It was protecting us. So I was like, okay, that's worth the price, because even HomeSense pillow covers were not protecting us from the feathers like peeking through, but the Temu ones do. Like, they're just as thick, the quality's just as good. These are the exact same, guys. The next thing that I ended up picking up were these brass type of lanterns. I see these everywhere, but on Temu, it was like such a good price, and I was really curious on what I was going to receive. I feel like in the camera, it's not giving off how expensive it looks in real life. These are so beautiful. I love these. I feel like they just made my whole room look so cozy, my living room. The material is heavy, the glass is heavy, everything is just so beautiful about them. I even went ahead and added these like timer type of candles that come on every day at the same time. So this way I don't have to lift the glass, because the glass itself is super thick. You guys can see that. It's super thick and I'm so scared of dropping it and like breaking these, because I love them so much. I don't want anything happening to these. These are my favorite. Okay, so this next piece was like a huge gamble, because of course buying like a $20 candle set or something like that is going to be completely different from furniture. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Temu has so much furniture now. They have all like the really good pieces from Amazon, but a lot cheaper. So I wanted to try this cabinet out, because I have been looking at this one cabinet for so long. It's this one right here. In a lot of places it's $600 on Walmart for Canadians. It is $700, I believe, on Wayfair and Amazon. And then I went over to Temu and it was like $300. And I was like, I want to pick it up right now and I want to try it. I think it's worth the arch of this cabinet is what sold me. It is just so beautiful, and it's bringing in that vintage type of inspired feel that I've been wanting. It's been bringing character into my home, which is what I've been looking for into furniture and home decor. So it's definitely doing what I want. But whenever it came to actually styling this cabinet, it came with 2 shelves. I ended up using only 1 shelf at the top, and I put a little bit of like just like some home decor, like some books and stuff like that would fit. But then for the bottom, I wanted like a big type of statement piece, so I put in flower pot. You don't have to use both shelves. If you do want to use both shelves, it does have that option, but I ended up just using one and then taking the shelf and putting it at the bottom where the drawer was. And so they actually have a drawer as well with like the cutest handles, and then at the bottom you have 2 doors that open up with another shelf. So I've been storing like a little bit of toys in there, and then for the drawer I have a little bit of home decor pieces that I don't know where to place. I will be like, I don't know, reorganizing that and putting better stuff in there. But I have been loving the way that this looks. It really adds a lot of character. The arch is what sold me with this cabinet, and I have been loving it. I believe now that I went and looked, it's like $240 something right now. That is like such a steal. And the amount of character it can bring into your home, I feel like that is going to be a timeless piece for me. I wish it was made out of better quality, and I wish it was made out of, because I don't want any more of these cheap pieces, but that one brings so much character that it is really well worth it. It gives that vintage inspired feel with the arch, and I just absolutely love it. If I can go back, I would actually get, they have this different color. It's like a lighter wood color, and I have been so drawn to it. So I don't know, if I can go back in time, maybe I would get the lighter color, because I've been really drawn to lighter type of tones lately, but I just love this cabinet. Another item you will find on Temu that I actually purchased a lot for my home. I have been seeing these stems on Amazon for so long, and I purchased them. I paid $25, I believe, and then I went on Temu and they were like $6, I think, for the pack, or it was like super cheap at the time. So I picked them up, and when they arrived, again, they were the exact same stems, the exact same ones. So I ended up returning the Amazon ones and keeping the Temu ones. I love these stems. They have such a beautiful like leaf color to them. It's a lot like, it's very fall inspired. It's really good to use in the fall, but I use these all year like long or all year round, because they are just so pretty. The next item that I picked up, if you would have asked me like a few years ago if I'd ever pick up metal type of items, home decor pieces from Temu, I would have laughed, because I would have never thought that the quality would turn out really good. But the quality of this one is so thick. You cannot bend this. I felt like Temu back in the day, you could like bend all these type of items. Now the quality is so good. I would expect to buy this from like Home Goods, HomeSense. You cannot bend this little part right here. I know that there's other listings that they even compare, and they say like you can bend this here, you can bend this, and you can bend this whole part. And so those are the type of listings I like to look for. If I see that they're comparing their items to others and saying like theirs is so much better, here is why, then I know I'm going to receive like a really good item. So this twisted type of look is so vintage inspired. It adds a lot of texture to my room and it just is so pretty. So I love this beside my mirror up here. I love adding it next to picture frames. I think these were $12 and this was the exact listing right here. Love these. So the next one I have to show you guys. This is one of my favorite new pieces ever. We just added some new vintage inspired hooks from Temu to our entryway. And let me tell you, this is my favorite swap of all time. I did not feel like, whenever I saw the listing, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like these, but they're very vintage inspired and the gold looks cute. And when they came in, it was instantly my favorite item ever. I held these and I just loved the feeling. It's the feeling that it gave because it was so heavy. And I don't know, just everything about this felt like very good quality. It felt like it came from a very expensive store. They're this really pretty champagne gold with this little ceramic detail. They don't feel cheap or flimsy at all, and I think it's the combination of the gold and the ceramic that just gives them that older, more collected look instead of just looking like a basic hardware. When I go on Temu, it's for these pieces. It's for pieces that are gonna upgrade my home, that are going to look very expensive, that are gonna feel expensive, and that just make my soul happy. I'm not looking for like little bargains. I'm looking for things that I cannot find in the stores around me that are very just like super good and that I can't find anywhere else. And now another item that Temu has no shortage of, I think this is like another one of my favorites, is washable rugs. There are thousands of them, and honestly it can be a little hard to tell like from the photos which ones are actually good. And I was specifically looking for a washable runner because they're just so much easier for me to like maintain in my home with kids, especially in those areas of the house like that get used every single day. And I ended up choosing this one mostly because it had the scalloped edge, and then I saw it was $23. So this is a stunning runner. You guys can see the listing right here. It is just so beautiful. The color, the design, I was like, okay, I definitely want this in my home, especially if it's washable. But my biggest fear was, what is the texture gonna be like? Because yeah, it kind of looks woven, it kind of looks like rattan. I'm not sure what it is, but I was just very concerned on how it was gonna feel on my feet, if it was going to be rough, because I was thinking about using it into my kitchen since it is like a smaller runner. I was thinking of using it in my kitchen or into my laundry room or in the front of the house whenever, like the entryway, whenever you come in. My daughter has her own little section for her backpack and I was thinking of putting it there. So I didn't want something that was gonna feel rough. And this is so good. It's a lot better than what I expected. I don't feel like it's rough at all. It's actually really nice. And the size of it is perfect. It is $23, guys, and you can throw this into the wash. It is worth it because you're gonna have this for so long. I love washable carpets right now. They're really in, and I just feel like because people are sick of having gross feeling carpets or carpets that they have to constantly, you know, clean by hands, it can be really hard to maintain a clean home with big expensive carpets. But whenever you get the washable carpets, I have them everywhere. This is a washable carpet and I just have been putting them all over my house. It's so easy when the kids make a spill or like the milk leaks onto the carpet. You can just pick it up, throw it into the wash, and it's very easy. So this has been something that I've been picking up from Temu. It's really good quality, and underneath it does have grips as well. So it's not going to slip around. Whenever you're walking on it, it doesn't slip, it doesn't slide, it's not dangerous. I have bought some like that were way more expensive, and they were very dangerous to walk on. You had to put the sticky type of material, little sticky stickers underneath, and the size I got was a 24 by 72 inch size. One thing that can completely change a room that I have so many of is blankets. A blanket can make your home cozy. Like the way that a blanket can change the feeling of your sofa, you guys know, right? And I have so many blankets. I think I have like 15 into my living room. I have this big basket just filled with different type of blankets. And when I tell you that this Temu has full blankets onto their website. And when I tell you that my kids fight over this Temu blanket, they fight over it. Everybody wants this blanket. I even want this blanket because it's one of those quilt blankets that is very cooling. It's nice. It's not going to be one of those blankets that you overheat in like 10 minutes after putting it on. It's one of those that you can put on. You're going to feel nice and cozy, but you're not going to overheat. And I just love it. Everybody loves it into my house. And then it has this vintage inspired print. It has this like floral print onto it that just feels so elegant, really nice, and goes with the theme of my living room. So I love this, but I think I'm gonna have to pick up another one because my kids are fighting over it. I don't ever get to use it because of that. So I'm gonna have to pick up another one. And I saw they had this identical one that is like a beige white, and it's definitely my type of vibe. I love that color. And so I think I'm gonna pick up that one as well. And the size that I got was a 59 by 78 inch size. It is perfect. Whenever I'm very tall, I'm 5'7", not very tall, but I'm 5'7", right? So I'm not like super short. And whenever I go onto my couch, I can pull this thing over me and it is hanging off of my feet, which is the perfect size. I want something that I can like tuck underneath my feet onto the couch. I can tuck my sides and I'm not gonna feel like the quality is super thin material. This material is so good. It wraps around me, I can get tucked in, and I love it. And so my 2 kids can actually fit underneath it as well, and we just love this quilt. It is so good. So that is everything that I have for you guys today. This is all the timeless pieces I just know I'm gonna have into my home for like so long. I'm gonna be doing a fall Temu haul very soon, so if you guys want to see that, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. I am going to put everything in the comment section, everything, and link it for you guys as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more content like this, I think you guys are gonna love my new released video. And it's just like habits that I've created for a calmer home, and I think you guys are gonna love that. So I'm gonna link it right here. Make sure to go check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next. Bye guys.